Being drunk at work is very different than, being high at work. For some people, it could be similar. So, so it's,
Yeah.
it's definitely not a perfect analogy. Not even close. So it really depends. My policy was just about production value. If you can produce, if you can deliver on your role, then then it was allowed. There's smoking on the premises and things like that. There's other laws and issues that you have to deal with, but for the most part, it was really about quality of work that's delivered. For me, I can't really smoke during the day. I mean, I'm not great at. I can't do Excel spreadsheets. I'm not great at multitasking. There's a lot of things that are inhibited when I smoke cannabis. So my process is to consume information while I'm, not high. In my earlier career, when I was like doing ad campaigns for big brands, they have so much information to read. All these like the history of the brand and what they stand for and their role in society and who their target audience is and the personas of their target audience. And you have to pull in all this information and then I would use, and then I'd come up with strategies, and then I'd use cannabis for combinatory play, to factually meditate. I'd get high and just empathize with the target audience, like, Hot Wheels ad, like, Hot Wheels is about the nag factor. So which is basically a kid asking for the product. So you have to empathize with the kid and why they're going to want this and what they're going to say to their mom and how you get that through in a commercial. And, like I would have to, so, cannabis would really help me with that whole process of empathizing with what's going on and, making these connections and things like that. So I used it for creative ideation and to go deep inside of problems and focus on problems. But I would have to set a specific time where I'm going to get high and I'm going to think about this, and I'm not letting any other things come into my my mind at that time. Like my door's closed, my phone's off, and then of course there's those moments where I really enjoy smoking pot, weed, pot, cannabis, and hanging out with friends and the serendipity of that and exploring ideas and just building on nonsense and and then ideas wash in. You can't help but have great ideas kind of wash in when you're not expecting them. That's, the equivalent of the shower idea, So my shower ideas are a lot more prolific when I'm high. So it's really about you and I get a lot of great showering ideas in business meetings, I heard someone once say. So it's really about understanding how your brain works and optimizing that as far as using cannabis productively.